Give me this chair. Give me this
You want a chair?
Yeah, take the chair.
Oh, where's your chair? Sit on the floor. Sit on the floor.
I'm not going to be nearly
Sit.
as nice as Samantha was.
Sing a song.
So let's. I'm not singing.
Why is this? Oh, he's sitting in the chair?
Everybody's
I didn't know
seen
about that.
that on YouTube or Entertainment Tonight or TMZ. Matt singing Frank Sinatra. I'm not singing Frank Sinatra. That's the bad news. The good news is that Matt has given me, for the past 27 years of my life, unbelievably good material to make fun of.
It's so great that
And I feel like I'm giving this speech for myself, but also for all of his friends. So I'm kind of high school friends, college friends, post-college friends. It's going to kind of encompass everything. So I decided instead of a poem, or instead of a song, I'm going to do a poem. And I'm great at rhymes. So here it goes. Maddie, I'm not going to try to one-up you tonight, so I'm not going to sing, nor will I dance. But I think I have put together a few rhymes that might make you want to poop your pants. Growing up, you were always awkward, and some might say even a little weird. Fro's first boy being an unathletic goober was something he always feared. The only child for 3 years, and it was always all about Matt. But then came little Gubby, who was also very cute and fat. I'm Gubby, by the way. And everyone knows that. Gubby! We always got along as kids, but certainly had our handful of fights. One of us crying after losing in full court basement basketball was usually how we ended our nights. It was obvious from the start that you in school never really got along. Basic mathematics is usually where you got every question wrong. You always included me with your friends playing basketball or touch football in the yard. Then that came to an end when clumsy Pishy broke my wrist by tackling me a little too hard. Oops, At age 13, you were bar mitzvahed and moonstruck, and officially became a man. You are now 30 years old with the same maturity level. Wouldn't you agree, Rand?
Yes.
I agree. You eventually came out of your shell and even got voted to be on the Upper Dublin High School homecoming court. I am pretty sure I voted for Storky for homecoming king, and that's why you ended up one vote short. Off to college you went, and the decision was the University of Delaware. This is going to be mean. You then started taking steroids and then slowly started losing your hair. Weekend parties at Main Street Courtyards and 41 Chapel Street. Being able to sleep on your urine-soaked couch every weekend was always such a treat. My favorite story of all was when you called Mom and Dad while in Mexico on your spring break. You forgot to bring your contact solution with you and didn't know what else you could take. You decided to soak your contacts overnight in Visine, and when you put them in the next morning, you couldn't see. I don't even wear contacts if you couldn't do that. How stupid can you be?
How am I in this chair?
He called me black. This is it.
He actually did contacts or contacts.
Mom, Dad, it's me, it's Dad. I can't see. I took Visine and contacts. I was home, it was incredible. I still don't know how you did it. You did it. You actually graduated from Delaware in only 4 years.
She did.
It had to be your friends doing your homework and taking your test for you in return for a few beers. And we have Slom here tonight. I think Slom did all of his math. There you go, Slom. After we were both out of college, we made the decision to move into Philly together. It was one of the best choices I ever made because I have embarrassing stories about you that go on forever.
I got this one.
Like the many times our toilet was
not this one. No.
leaking, and you would come knocking on my bedroom door, an entire roll of toilet paper used in one sitting, and now there was 2 inches of toilet water on the bathroom floor. So come clean with me, Matt. Is toilet paper something you actually enjoy to eat? Going through 24 rolls by yourself in a few days is really an incredible feat.
I agree.
Rent, utilities, and toilet paper were my top 3 on my budget list when we were doing that. It's not a problem, I'm sorry. This one time you told me you couldn't eat tuna out of a can because you were lactose intolerant, and I didn't understand why.
Now he eats it all the
This is
time.
a true story. When you explained it was because you thought a can of tuna came pre-mixed with mayonnaise, I laughed so hard, I started to cry. It gets worse. We had a nice annual tradition, flying to Puerto Rico to visit our grandfather. We would go. Shout out to Vernon. Playing blackjack all night and watching you struggle to count to 21 was always the most entertaining show.
Gwen.
All the alcohol-related stories I had could last all night, but I certainly do not have that long. If you think any of them end with Matt's dinner staying in his stomach, I would say you're dead wrong. Everyone ate already, right? Everyone ate something like that. You have really made yourself an easy target, and cracking jokes about you never fails. I don't even need to scratch the surface about your huge nose or your unbelievably gross toenails.
Randall.
In 2010, the girls split us apart,
I didn't like this
but
one.
we stayed together in the B'nai B'rith Jewish Basketball
I
League.
think that's it.
Watching you jack up fast break 3-pointers, play no defense, always caused me quite a lot of fatigue. For those that didn't congratulate Matt, please do, as he was recently honored into the Jewish League Hall of Fame.
What? Yes.
Number 3 all-time in Jew League history, behind Shlomo Leibowitz and Harry Ticklestein. Dude, that's pretty lame.
I didn't even know that.
All the memories and good times we shared, I don't think they could have gotten any better. But I know you will have so many more things to celebrate in your new life as Matthew Bennett.
You're still Miss Better.
Speaking of manners, I'm not going to make fun of you guys. I'm so excited that Randy is now officially the second sister I never had. That being the first sister I never had. I have another sister, you just met. I know I can always come to you for the latest celebrity gossip or the new trendy fashion fad. The two of you together, you guys really are like 2 tiny peas in a pod. You are so alike, you even get your hair done at the same salon downtown. Oh my god.
So does Lindsay and Adam
What is
is
this,
there?
on CL or something, where they got their hair done?
Salon
Studio CL, sorry.
Not
You
correct.
got a Tanya, we got her hair done at Studio CL.
Tanya doesn't work there.
$80 for a haircut. It's like, I go to Super, it's like $10. It looks great, right? Doesn't the hair look good? The hair looks good! $10 Supercuts. $80 Studio CL. cheating a little bit.
Ooh, that's not the phone.
So what's next, Matt? Are you planning to start going with Randy to get a mani-pedi? Just make sure you call your metrosexual friends Jared and Justin to get their advice when you are ready. That was really good. I think it was brilliant. Thumbs up, Justin. Thank you. I'm sorry to make fun of you. All joking aside, I couldn't imagine life without you, Matt. You truly are my role model and best friend. You've always been there for me and supported me, and I know that will never come to an end. You have all the great qualities in a brother. Trustworthy, protective, supportive, and always reliable. The fact that I lucked out and got one amazing older brother is certainly undeniable. I must admit, I've always looked up to you and tried to emulate you in every way. And I couldn't be happier or more proud of you than right now on your wedding day. This may be one of the few times I ever tell you this, but I really do love you with all my heart.